Greetings. I'm here today to support the Department of Cooperatives in its efforts to celebrate the 2023 International Day of Co-operatives under the theme Cooperatives, Partners for Accelerated Sustainable Development. On July 1st, more than 1 billion cooperatives worldwide will celebrate International Day of Cooperativism, which has been marked for a century. To honor the occasion, the Cooperative International Alliance will be holding an international conference to show how cooperatives are the best tool we have for building a better future and offering sustainable development for all. What makes the cooperative model well suited for sustainable development, we may ask? Well, according to the International Cooperative Alliance, a cooperative is defined as an autonomous association of persons who unite voluntarily to meet their common economic, social, and cultural needs and aspirations through a jointly owned and democratically controlled enterprise. Essentially, cooperatives are established to help their members by going beyond profit generation or shareholder return. Cooperatives are about the preservation of human dignity and pride, as well as the need to promote economic sustainability. Historically, cooperatives were established in cases where vulnerable people were experiencing economic hardship, but gained relief through cooperative financing institutions. In September 2023, the international community will mark the midpoint in the implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and seek ways to accelerate progress in the SDGs. It is thus a real key moment to demonstrate the contribution of cooperatives in advancing the achievement of the SDGs. Being one of the world's oldest and largest business networks, the cooperative movement was the first group of enterprises worldwide to endorse the SDGs and to be recognized as a partner in achieving these goals. As a natural vehicle of collaborative partnership and prosperity for all, cooperatives contribute to economic, social, and environmental sustainability across regions and economic sectors. It is inherent among them to safeguard community relations, enhance local resources, advocate social responsibility, and adopt sustainable and long-term business practices. Given the importance of co-ops, the International Cooperative Alliance invites cooperators across the globe to celebrate today as the International Day of Cooperatives and to show the world what we can achieve through the power of cooperation. The aim of Co-ops Day is to increase awareness of cooperatives. So today, we highlight the contributions of the cooperative sector to resolving the major problems addressed by the United Nations and to strengthening and extending partnerships between the international cooperative movement and other actors. Through Co-ops Day, local, national, and international policymakers, civil society organizations, and the public in general can learn about the contribution of cooperatives to a just and sustainable future for all. Whether it is a producer cooperative or a cooperative credit union, members are required to provide self-help to move their cooperative towards sustainability. Honesty and integrity must be applied within cooperatives, from the board of directors down to the floor members. It must be appreciated that the International Labour Organization and the International Cooperative Alliance are allied international institutions as they work to support and advocate on behalf of vulnerable people across the world, such as ordinary workers and members of co-ops. In taking our local perspective into consideration, cooperatives in St. Kitts and Nevis must become sustainable, especially as we work towards becoming a food-sustainable country with the promotion of increased productivity among our farmers, fishers, and agro-processors in particular. We must see members of cooperative societies be properly served and receive benefits. Our hardworking farmers who are members of our local farmers' cooperatives work hard on their respective farms to produce food for local consumption. They work mostly from sunrise to sunset and so deserve a market with fair prices for their goods. This will help in sustainable development. Our agro-processing cooperatives produce wine, chips, green seasoning sauces, and many other agro-processed products. Their well-produced goods deserve a cooperative market that facilitates the marketing and sale of their products. Similarly, our credit union cooperatives provide financial services for individual members and other cooperatives. Our credit unions are known to provide small grants and loans to the poor and create employment for members to work in conducive environments. Both farming cooperatives and credit union cooperatives provide valuable services to our local communities that help in our sustainable development thrust. During this year's observance of International Cooperatives Day, we must each celebrate regarding the strength and development of our own cooperative institutions. The small staff of the Department of Cooperatives are commended for coordinating its 5th annual program of activities in celebration of International Cooperatives Day. The program included a church service, a panel discussion on the theme Cooperatives, Partners for Accelerated Sustainable Development, and an awards dinner for members within the cooperatives fraternity. We are pleased to witness the engagement of all cooperative societies in making this year's celebration and events for International Cooperatives Day a memorable and rewarding experience. As I end, it is my pleasure to wish the cooperative fraternity and the Department of Cooperatives much success in its endeavors to grow and become stronger institutions within our society. Happy Cooperatives Day 2023.